Everyone has implicit bias, whether you acknowledge it or not. I personally do not believe that someone's implicit bias means that they are racist or sexist. Instead, it is our brain's natural tendency to favor certain aspects of our lives that get shaped through our experiences and environment. In terms of leadership, I believe that a leader's demographic often plays into their implicit biases, which may come about in different ways. For example, a white outgoing male who is trying to lead a group may connect better with other outgoing and passionate people, which he therefore may unknowingly favor. Furthermore, he might unknowingly compliment more white people than other minority groups within the group because of his brain's tendency to associate with his own race. However, it is oftentimes so slight or tedious that a leader may not know unless they were to take an implicit bias test or if someone in the group were to bring it up to them. But even so, his colleagues may pick up on it, and if they are the ones being affected, it can have repercussions down the line. I've seen these issues personally play out before on sports teams, where a coach may unfairly give more credit to certain players over others, even though they have put in the same work and effort and come out with similar outcomes. It is not necessarily the coach's fault, and unless someone pointed it out to them, they may not even realize. But the mere fact that it is happening can often weigh down on the players or the community that the leader is involved in. Implicit bias is an unconscious action, similar to how the podcast talked about an alien hand controlling someone's body without their knowledge. But contrary to popular belief, one can change the work on their implicit biases, in a sense, rewiring their brains so that the body does not respond to certain people in a negative way, such as slouching or creating personal thoughts about them. This is important when practicing leadership skills so that you can treat everyone how they should be treated, regardless of their sex, race, or other demographics. This leads to the idea that taking an implicit bias test will improve your leadership skills. If you truly want to become a strong leader, you should definitely know as much as you can about yourself. This includes knowing your implicit biases so that you can acknowledge them while you are leading and therefore make attempts to avoid them so that you as a leader can be well respected by those who are following you, because it is hard to get behind someone who treats people unfairly. The reason why someone's implicit bias is relevant to their leadership skills is because leaders need to be able to lead a community of diverse people, meaning that a leader cannot treat certain people differently based off of their prior biases, even if it isn't on purpose. Leadership is built on inclusiveness, respect, and the ability to get people to buy in. Yet if a leader cannot respect everyone within a community equally, then it is almost impossible to get the community as a whole behind them. Leadership, in general, is an extremely hard skill and requires a lot of practice. Implicit bias is just one aspect of a leader's personality that they may struggle with when trying to lead. But the first step in becoming a strong leader is to always know yourself so that you and the people around you can help you grow as a person.